to day 1 in Tanzania, where we are going on a 5-day safari. Now, this safari started way before sunrise. The intro will come at 1 minute and 50 seconds. So for now, just enjoy this teeny tiny plane that we took to get into Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. Hello everyone, welcome to the Serengeti. This is my mom. We are so excited to be here. I just traveled for about 30 some hours to get here. She traveled a whole crazy way, but we're here and so excited. We just found out that we got off the plane and we're going into our first game drive today. When we were flying over, I saw couple giraffes. I saw a hippo in the water, and I'm hoping we're gonna see some really cool stuff. What do you hope to see?
I want to see a lion, like the king.
We want to see the king of pride,
Mufasa.
And we have a really great guide, and the tiny plane that we were on was surprisingly easy and fun, and it was so fun to like see everything below. So our spirits are high, our sleep is low. We got, between the two of us, 1 hour of sleep. So it's gonna be like a googly-eyed day looking at all of these elephants and things, but I'm so excited. So come with us. About 20 minutes after we got off the plane, we saw these elephants and then we headed straight to the Maasai River. Now, there are 2.7 million wildebeest in the Serengeti, and most of them are in the northern Serengeti during this part of the migration. We came in early September, and this is really the only time that you get to see the iconic river crossing, which is an essential part of the migration for the wildebeest. Crossing the river is actually super dangerous for the wildebeest, which is why you'll see them start to go in and then think better of it and go back and forth forever. So we sat here for like over an hour waiting for the wildebeest to cross. It's so dangerous because there's crocodiles in the river that can eat them. They can also drown, and it gets really, really intense. But they do it anyway because there's so many wildebeest that they have eaten down all the good grasses, and now they need to cross to the other side to get to the good green grass. Our guide let us know that usually these crossings last about 2 to 10 minutes, depending on the size of the herd. Now, the herd that we were watching was standing at the river for so long, and then they all disappeared. They ran to the back, and they met up with a separate herd and they all came running all the way back together. That means the size of this herd was absolutely incredible, astonishing. The crossing lasted over an hour and 10 minutes. I truly was not prepared for how magnificent this was, and the wildebeest just kept going down and then back up and thinking better of crossing, and so I wasn't even sure that it was going to happen, but our guide just said it will happen. He was confident, and so we just had to have patience, and we truly saw the most majestic crossing ever. The herd instinct in these animals is so intense that once one wildebeest crosses the river or attempts to, they will all gain the courage and follow through.
Do you see it?
Now, something pretty incredible is about to happen with these crocodiles. As you can see, the wildebeest were really avoiding going near those crocodiles because that is risking their life to cross where they are. But in a few minutes, you'll see they take on the crocodiles.
All the wildebeest that have already crossed.
I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of them. They've been crossing for at least 10 minutes and there's still so many more to go. We're so proud of them. They have crossed the river. There have been no casualties yet. And they're all running behind us. I'm gonna show you. Because we were seated right where the wildebeest exited the river, we did see a lot of the reunions that were happening. A lot of babies getting lost from their mothers and crying out for them. And I'm pretty sure all of them made it back. Fortunately, we did see a couple casualties. We saw 2 drownings, but there were over 100,000 that crossed. So those were really successful numbers. It was a very successful crossing. It has been 1 full hour of crossing and all of these wildebeest are still waiting. Incredible.
There's a hippo like behind us.
Oh my gosh, I just saw it. It just went back under the water. difficult to say what my favorite thing from our safaris was because we just saw so many incredible, majestic things. But one of my favorite things was just getting to sit and watch the animals. There's something about really just sitting there, taking your time, and watching them behave. Watching the mother elephant bathe the baby and splash water on it and play. Sitting and having our lunch and just watching a herd of zebras just be silly, watching a baby zebra get the zoomies. I mean, we just got to sit and enjoy and watch them, and they're so fascinating and lovely to watch. And our guide was giving us all kinds of interesting information about the animals as we watched them. For example, did you know that elephants are in a matriarchal society? And for them, that means that when the male elephants get to a certain age, they kind of get kicked out of the herd and they go live on their own. So any adult elephant that you see in a herd is a female. And baby zebras are brown and white and super fuzzy.
Honestly,
These guys are also going for the migration. That's why it's good.
like, what do y'all want?
Maybe zebra sleeps like dead.
I think one of the most surprising things about going on a safari in the northern Serengeti is just how abundant and bountiful the Serengeti is. Really understanding what a savanna is, like the landscape, but also just watching how many animals there are. The highest number of animals are the wildebeest, which was 2.7 million wildebeest. And then it goes down the food chain, it gets smaller and smaller until you get to something like lions, where there are in the hundreds. I was seriously just so amazed at how many animals there were, especially just this abundance of zebras. I was not expecting it. I thought that maybe we would drive half an hour to go see a herd of something, and then we'd drive another half an hour, but no. Every 2 minutes of driving, you see something completely new. So I'll stop talking there and let you just enjoy the view of all these gorgeous animals with me. If you want to see more about our safaris in the northern Serengeti, central Serengeti, Ngorongoro Crater, and Tarangire, please stay tuned for parts 2 and 3. The abundance continues. We've just arrived at our first camp. We're here for 2 nights, and it's so nice. First of all, when you walk in, it's kind of open air, and they said the elephants can like come up in this area and they'll be eating and stuff. And then I'll show you the room. So we have like many beds. All of our suitcases were brought over for us. There's electricity for the lamps and some charging stations. The walkie-talkies we'll use to be escorted to dinner. There's a sink, a toilet, and then the shower is kind of a bucket situation, I believe. Oh no, it's not. Great. So, very excited. Safari is amazing. Yay.
Let me see if we could set it for somebody already.
Hello, Jenny.